We are pleased to be joined by the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jim Furyk of Constellation Furyk and Friends, the Jim and Tabitha Furyk Foundation. Jim, year two. Can you believe that it's here?
It sneaks up on you. But it was always on the calendar for that week, so I should have known it was coming.
What was the biggest thing for you guys last year that you took pride in from year one of this event?
I guess the charitable dollars. So the impact was, over $1.1 million. We had our Furyk and Friends event. It was raising about $500,000 a year. Tabitha was told, hey, Champions Tour event, first year event, breaking even's doing pretty good. And she went, whoa, wait a second. She set the goal at $1 million. It was a lofty goal, but we were able to achieve it. Our team did some great work, and really with the help of Constellation, with Circle K, all of our corporate partners, we were able to get there, and just huge support from the community. So the biggest takeaway, the biggest bonus really was being able to raise that money for charity, and then being able to set that into motion and help different charities around town.
Walk us through what some of those charities are for those folks at home that may not be familiar.
Well, there's 5 that Constellation has kind of earmarked because they kind of follow our corporate sponsor, Constellation, our title sponsor. They follow kind of the things that they support. And so we got the St. John's River Keepers, you've got the First Tee, we've got Blessings in a Backpack, Habitat for Humanity, the Mount By Washington Kids Foundation, but there's so many more. And Tabitha and I are big supporters of our local children's hospital, so Wolfson's. And we just opened up a new program there with $1 million grant. So really excited about that. And, it's allowed us to expand and to reach more charitable foundations, but it's really allowed us to kind of dig in deeper and support the ones that we already have and be able to do more. So it's been
It's crazy to think the footprint. People now know Constellation Furyk and Friends. It's in Jacksonville. It happens the first week of October. For you, what has it been like now being on the Champions Tour and hearing from guys that maybe did come last year and had a good time, or maybe they want to come this year?
Yeah, I think. We had a great field last year, a huge support. So not many folks missed the tournament that were qualified, and so really it's been just a lot of chatter of how much they enjoyed the golf course. They'd never really seen Jacksonville, right? They've come to the Players all these years. They've been in Ponte Vedra. They've seen TPC at Sawgrass, but they've never been downtown. They've never seen the city. They've never seen, people just raved about the community, like, wow, Riverside and Avondale, and talking about this Ortega and this area here at Timuquana Country Club. I mean, the homes are amazing and the town was cute, and we just really enjoyed it. So, Timuquana is a wonderful golf course. They raved about it. They've just gone through a restoration. I can't wait for the guys to see it. The members got to see it this weekend for the first time. They're raving about it, and so I'm excited for the tour players to see it.
Have you played it yet then?
I haven't. No,
so you have not.
It just opened up this weekend.
Okay.
I was playing Dick's Sporting Goods up in New York. I have not seen it. I've driven around it. I got a real good idea, but I haven't been able to play it that much yet.
Okay, what are they telling you? What's the biggest difference between what it looked like a year ago before this restoration to where it is now?
This was on the schedule before Constellation Furyk and Friends was coming into Timuquana. So really it was about fixing the drainage, putting in a new irrigation system. While they were going to do that, they said, well, we got to regrass the whole golf course, kind of get everything on the same schedule. And then they brought in an architect, Bruce Hepner, to really, there are some minor changes out there. I think the most significant change is to Timuquana number 11. We reversed a 9, so it's Constellation Furyk and Friends number 2. It was a very difficult short golf hole. So it was about a 350 yards. It's a par 4, but I like to call it a par 5 because 5 is actually not a bad score there some days. But they've kind of filled in some of the pond, moved the green a little bit left, flattened it out. I'm not sure it's going to be a tougher hole, but it's a much better hole, if that makes sense. It's going to be a lot better for our membership and a new member here as well. So it's our membership, and I think it'll be a significant enhancement for the tournament as well.
What are you most excited about for year 2?
I guess just growing and not bigger, just growing in a positive way, a better way, bringing in some new vendors, some new corporate partners, having the existing ones, Constellation, Circle K, you name it, ViStar, SRS, just down the road, all the folks that supported us, being able to build on the momentum from year 1, being able to give our fans an even better experience and have more fun. So I was really proud of the team. I thought they did a great job in year one. I take zero credit because I don't do any of the work.
You show up in golf.
I show up in golf, but really just kind of building on that momentum. We had a positive. I said we raised over $1.1 million. The goal was to increase that each and every year, and that's really due to the our corporate sponsor, Constellation, and really all the support we get from the community. So hopefully hearing a lot of positive feedback and learning ways to keep improving the service.
So this interview is going to go on our YouTube channel in full, but we're also going to be, throughout the course of the next 2 months, we're going to be revealing some different social videos out on the Instagram, the TikTok, and what have you.
Okay.
So tell the folks, Jim, what's your favorite spot on the course? When fans come to Constellation Furyk and Friends, where should they be sitting? What should they be checking out?
There's definitely 3 areas you have to check out.
Okay.
Okay. In no specific order. Well, we'll do it this way. We'll do it closest to the main entrance, the farthest from the main entrance. Closest to the main entrance, Circle K Party Village. So it's behind our 7th green. It's probably 100 yards from the main entrance. Circle K likes to have a good time. They like to have some fun. And so out there you're going to see some frosters, you're going to see birdie beers. It's a 7th hole. You see a birdie, which is a 2, number 7. You have 7 minutes to buy a $2 beer. So reduced
Does this happen anywhere else on the tour?
It's been done before.
Okay, all right.
It's been done before.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm not going to say it's our idea, but so that's a great spot to check out. Again, behind the 7th green, great par 3. As you move closer, you've got 1258. It's an upgraded ticket, all food and drink included. A platform that sits about 10 feet above the ground. This has views of, now check this out, the 10th green, the 11th tee, the 13th tee, the 17th green, and the 18th tee. You can see all those shots from one platform, all food and drink.
It's like when they talk about Arizona, Colorado, all the time in Mexico.
There you go.
Yeah,
I've been there.
It's like that. Exactly. It's like that, but it's a Timuquana.
Exactly.
And then our number 3 spot where people gotta watch.
That's our Tailgate Village. So, hey, this is Florida, right? Football is huge in the fall. Everyone wants to see their favorite teams play, whether that's the Jaguars on Sunday, whether that's Georgia, Florida, Florida State, maybe Miami. I don't know, you name it. All our local teams on Saturday. So we have 2 big screen TVs, food vendors, bars, just a fun place. It's left of 17. But it's a public facility. You come on in, watch some football, see some golf. You want to go follow your favorite player for a couple of holes, you can come right back. So great place to see. So I would check out, there's a lot of places on the golf course to have some fun, but I would say those are the
top 3.
You know what, I'm not going to say which one's the best. You got to pick your own.
I know we're still 2 months out, so a lot of the commitments, they won't roll in until the weeks before, but who do we know for certain is going to be out there on the course?
Well, I saw Davis Love on the sign. I saw Steve Stricker. I bet, Miguel Angel Jimenez had a pretty good week last year, finishing 2nd. So I'd see him coming back. Patty Harrington, Bernhard Longer. So barring injury, we get injured once in a while, but barring injury, you're going to see, if not the field on the Champions Tour, one of the top fields on the Champions Tour you'll see all year. So a lot of fun. These are Hall of Famers. These are guys that we all I even grew up watching a couple of these guys, but I think you'll see Fred Couples back here as well. He's apparently like a fan favorite with the ladies. So
I've heard that a time or two. Final question for me, Jim. For you to be hosting this event in Jacksonville, what does that mean to you?
It's a lot of fun. This is home. This has been my home now since 1996. We raised children here. They're off to college, but this is home. And so to be able to host an event, something I never imagined that I'd be hosting an event on the PGA Tour, PGA Tour Champions. Just wonderful. And so the impact we can have, the corporate partners, the community that all wraps behind it, and so the ability to help our community to raise more dollars for the foundation, and it's really special. I'm proud of Tabitha. She's run the foundation from day one. She kind of spearheads our team and gets things ready, and then Adam Renfro, our tournament director, and his crew have just done a wonderful job. So really proud of them, and I'm excited. It's only we got about 6 weeks away, so perfect.
I almost forgot to ask, are you a Jake Owen fan?
Absolutely.
Were you a Jake Owen fan?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Also a Jordan Davis fan as well. He's played our event in the past. A wonderful human being, and then to have Jake come out and headline it, exciting, man. Great music, and a good person. I was able to meet him at the father-son last year. And actually a massive Florida State fan. That's where he went to school, and he's a Seminole.
All right, so we got to have the Knowles up on
There you
the
go,
TV.
there you go.
Sorry, the Pac-12, Pac-10 fan out there. Jim Furyk, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks a lot, appreciate it.